My husband shared intimate photos I sent him with his fantasy football group chat. I found out when his phone buzzed on the kitchen counter while he was in the shower. The notification preview showed fantasy football with a message that made my blood freeze. Dude, your wife is fire. Thanks for sharing, bro. My hand shook as I picked up his phone. The group chat was open, and I could see my own face looking back at me. Photos I'd sent him during his business trips. Private moments meant only for his eyes, now displayed like trophies for 5 other men to rate and comment on. The messages above were worse than I could have imagined. Mike's wife wins this round for sure. Lucky bastard gets to go home to that. Send more if you got 'em. I scrolled up and found months of this. Every intimate photo I'd trusted him with, shared like trading cards. The men I knew from neighborhood barbecues and kids' birthday parties had seen me in my most vulnerable moments. When Marcus came downstairs, hair still damp from his shower, I was standing in our kitchen holding his phone, shaking with rage. "What the hell is this?" I screamed, shoving the screen in his face. He looked at it and his face went white. "Are you out of your mind? You shared my photos with your idiot friends? Babe, let me explain." Explain? Explain? I threw his phone at the wall. It shattered against our wedding photo. "You turned my private photos into entertainment for your fantasy football buddies and you want to explain? It wasn't like that? Then what was it like, Marcus? Because I'm looking at months of my body being passed around like a magazine." He tried to tell me it started as harmless guy talk, that he was proud of me and wanted to show me off, that it got out of hand. Proud? I was screaming now. You were proud, so you violated me? Do you understand what you've done? I thought about every barbecue, every school event, every polite conversation I'd had with those men while they'd already seen me naked. The humiliation hit me like a physical blow. Every one of your disgusting friends has seen me. Marcus kept trying to calm me down, saying we could fix this, that he'd make everyone delete the photos. Fix this? You think you can fix this? I grabbed his car keys from the counter. There's no fixing this. You broke something that can never be unbroken. Where are you going? Away from you, away from this house, away from everything. I stormed toward the garage, then spun around. Oh, and Marcus? When your mother asks why I'm not at Sunday dinner anymore, show her the group chat. I'm sure she'd love to see what her son thinks marriage means. The door slammed so hard, the windows rattled. I drove to my sister's house, still in my pajamas, crying and shaking. When I told her what happened, she went silent for a full minute. "He did what?" she finally whispered. That afternoon, she helped me pack up everything I owned while Marcus was at work. I left my wedding ring on the kitchen counter with a note that said, "Find new trading cards." 3 weeks later, I filed for divorce. The fantasy football group disbanded when 2 of the wives found out and confronted their own husbands. Marcus still calls, still tries to convince me it wasn't that serious. Just guy talk, just photos. But I know what it really was. It was the moment I discovered I'd married someone who saw me as an object to show off rather than a human being to protect. And I refuse to spend another day with someone who thinks my body is community property.